Hey, what's up? I just wanted to show you how you can make a dry wet control in Ableton. So if we take like most effects in Ableton, they do have a dry wet knob. So like, I don't know, there's a dry wet knob here, 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 also here. But what if you make a weird complex effect, or you just use Redux and then you put something on top of it from third-party plugins, and you just want to crossfade between them. So what do? You could just group this or put it in an audio rack. It's the same. What I just did is pressed Command G on Mac or Control G on Windows. It's like the same as doing this. And what you can do is press this button here and then just create a chain, another chain. So what it does, it splits signal into two different channels. I think a way of looking at this is if you create two channels and then group them, and one of them would have an effect, and the other one wouldn't, and you can just adjust the volumes here. So it's the same but on one channel, one track. Yeah, and so what you can do now, like if you play this, it's like you can crossfade between them. You can also map them to one control. And yeah, but you need to invert one of them, and just and this way you have, if you name this like wet, this dry. Here you go, you have your dry wet control, but what you probably hear is that it goes it has the same volume around 0, and when it's full, around middle, here in the middle, it's just like the volume just goes down. So there is a way you can fix this. If we just unmap this, if you set both of these to 0 and you click on chain, and here you have these little things which you can just adjust, which you can move around. And here, if you set them like this, you can fade them. And now if you map this chain selector to macro, this little thing, you can also, you can move it like that, but you can also map it to a macro. Yeah, this probably should be the other way around, but you get the idea. It's stable in volume because of the fades here. And the reason it doesn't work the first way I showed you is that this thing is just linear. The change here is linear, but the decibels here are not linear, they're logarithmic. So it's like, you just get this weird thing, and this is a way to fix it. So if you want to, maybe you want to create an effect track for your audio, maybe you want to create an effect rack for your live performance. So you could just throw a lot of effects here, like maybe verb, and this would be redux, and then somewhere will be I don't know, maybe an amp. And you can just do the same thing with them. Like so. And so if you map that, yeah, you can just do this now. Yeah, you get the idea. You can just play with it and adjust the curves here, the fades. And you can get the dry wet effect for dry wet knob for any effect with the stable volume. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.